Yeah, my name is Noah Kettler, and I'm a pilot here in the Atlanta area. Just met Pastor T here, coming up and playing basketball here at the Rec Center. Great outreach, and we're just enjoying playing basketball here. There's no pickup basketball anywhere, so really enjoying that. And this is my brother.
Yeah, my name is Caleb, Noah's brother here. I'm also an airline pilot, and that's what brought us to the Atlanta area, South Atlanta specifically.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've actually flown together. We've had a 4-day trip flying in and out of New York City. So yeah, it's a good time, but we've really enjoyed the pickup ball here. And Pastor T, he's been great, treating us right.
Well, man, how is it to fly together as brothers, man? What do y'all talk about? What are y'all doing, when y'all...
Well, to be honest, the plane does most of the work. So it is just give us time to have some conversation and just hang out. And actually, my dad's a pilot as well, and he was actually able to ride with us on that 4-day trip. And we just played golf when we got to our overnight destination, and it was a great time.
So cool being a pilot. What you think?
It was really fun. Yeah, actually, so I'm the older brother, but at where we work, Caleb is the captain, and I'm the first officer, so he's in charge. But sit down in that seat, and I look at him and say, who's really the captain?
Yeah, not a chance.
Not a chance. No, not a chance. But it's really great. We enjoy it, and we enjoy Atlanta, and enjoy playing basketball. So appreciate, First Baptist Jonesboro's, letting us play here.
I got families. Both of y'all married. Can y'all tell us a little bit about your family structure? What's going on there?
Yeah, so I've been married for 5 years, and we have 2 kids, a 2.5-year-old and a 1-year-old. Just turned 1 today, actually, is his birthday, and then one on the way coming in May of next year.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's keeping me busy for sure.
Yeah, man, that's great. That's great.
Yep.
No, what about you, bro?
Yeah, and I'm married as well and have 3 kids: a 5-year-old girl, 3-year-old boy, and a 4-month-old boy.
Yeah.
So it's really fun at the house, and working on the house, and our families get together some, so that's nice too. But just busy.
Yeah, this basketball has definitely been a nice break, though.
From
the kids, get a little time to breathe.
Well, maybe next time we'll get that gym open so we can play more.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
So,
I didn't even know there was a second
gym. Yeah, it's a gym right here, right next to you, right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So get that gym open. But so obviously, I think you guys say y'all churchgoers, and y'all already know the answer to these questions. But never want to assume, because the Apostle Paul wrote, 14 books in the New Testament. He actually says to examine yourself to see whether you're in the faith, right? And so eternity is such a long time to be wrong. So if you guys had to put your eternity on the percentage scale, 0%, you go to hell, 100% you get into heaven. How would you answer that question?
I would say 100% because my faith is not in myself.
Right.
It's in Jesus, and as long as I'm able to rely on Jesus, then I know my eternity is secure.
Wow.
But yeah, I've done nothing to earn that, so I'm grateful for Jesus Christ and Him saving me from eternal hell.
Wow, that's a great answer.
Yeah, you can't really answer any better than that. So I do know that, 100%. Just that Jesus came and paid for our sins on the cross, and I definitely don't deserve it. I'll tell you that, but it's just a blessing, and just trying to pass that on to our kids now is the next step, I guess.
Yeah, bro. I'll give you an illustration. Man, you guys know the gospel. You understand who Jesus is. But did you know that only 2% of Christians share their faith on a consistent basis? Wow. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
believe
that,
it,
but honestly, I'm not surprised.
So do you know what the definition of persecution is? You have to put it in the best terms you can.
I would say some sort of discrimination based on your faith.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Would you say the same thing?
Yeah, being treated differently because of what you believe.
Yeah, exactly.
So or whatever.
A group of people or Christians are persecuted. The person that is persecuting the believer is keeping them from spreading the faith. Like they don't want anybody to be infected with Jesus, so to speak, right? But do you know the biggest persecutors of Christianity could possibly be believers? Now let me tell you why. All right, let me just give you an illustration. Would you agree in some ways?
Yeah, in some ways. The 98% that's not saying anything, which I am honestly a large part of. So.
Okay, I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah.
I'll give you an illustration. So just say you got on a 100-mile bridge and there was a shark-infested waters under this 100-mile bridge. And you got in your car and you were speeding trying to get off that bridge because nothing's not going to happen. You know the bridge is safe, but you just got to get off this bridge. You can't stand the thought of having shark-infested waters and you're driving over. So you start speeding trying to get across this 100-mile bridge, and all of a sudden you get pulled over by this police officer.
Yeah.
The police officer taps on your glass and says, hey, do you understand that you were breaking the law, you were speeding? and you say, "Sir, I'm so sorry. I'm just scared about this bridge. I know nothing's gonna happen. The bridge is safe, but I have to get off this bridge." A police officer pulls out $100 bill and give you a $100 bill. He says, "Have a nice day." So you kind of freaked out trying to figure out, like, why did I get a ticket? Why did he give me $100? So you speed again, same scenario happens. A different police officer pulls you over, taps on your window, you roll down your window, you say the same thing, like, I'm scared, I have to get off this bridge. This police officer gives you another $100 bill. Have a nice day, and sends you on your way. Third situation happens, same scenario, and now you on this bridge speeding. You got 20 something miles to go. You think if you get caught, you're gonna get $400. So now you got the pedal to the metal. To your surprise, your greatest nightmare came true. The bridge is actually out. You see 2 cars go over the bridge into the shark-infested waters. People are getting out swimming and getting devoured by these sharks. And you hit your skids on, and it's too late for you. You fall into the shark-infested waters, and you know what happens. You get caught along the way, and these sharks devour you. Now, you probably asking me, why would I share that illustration with you? Did you know the saddest part about that story is not how you died in that accident in the shark-infested waters? The saddest part about that story is that the police officer that pulled you over, that gave you the $100 bill, they knew that the bridge was out. They just made your ride a better place for you to die a gruesome death in.
Yeah.
Well, here's why I'm giving you that illustration. A lot of Christians do a lot of great things for people. They do soup kitchens. They throw block parties. They invite people to church. But you know what they fail to do? They fail to tell people that hell is real, and people are on their way there unless they turn around. The bridge is out, and people that don't know Christ, they're going to die and go straight to hell. But we fail to. What we do is we make people's life a better place for them to die and go to hell in, because we never want to share the gospel with them. Because of what?
I don't know. Yeah.
What do you think? Are y'all looking?
There's probably like awkwardness, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah. That's a tough question. I mean, I think it's just scared of being maybe persecuted or made fun of, but that's a very small price to pay for witnessing and telling someone what could change their eternal destiny. Come on,
baby.
So
right.
Yeah, definitely is convicting, because I can't remember the last time I actually shared Jesus with somebody. So that is convicting, because people need to hear about it.
Man. And let me give you a couple more nuggets here before you leave. All right, a couple more nuggets. Is oftentimes one of the biggest reasons why Christians don't share their faith is because of they're scared, or of being, like you said, persecuted or made fun of, or being shunned or being rejected. Man, I feel the weight of that, right? But when I realized, somebody hit me with this, and it really just changed my whole perspective. Like, I'll give you an illustration. My wife, she's terrified of water. She can't swim. But one day I was teaching my kids how to swim, and my 4-year-old son fell into the pool, and I didn't notice it. But you know what my wife did when she seen my son fall into the pool? She jumped in, not knowing how to swim. You know what happened to her fear?
Went away.
Because of perfect love. Because perfect love casts out fear, right? Well, what I realize is oftentimes we're not in love with Jesus enough to get over our fear of sharing with people. And so one thing that I realize, I tell people, I say, God, help me fall in love with you. Because I love you, I will love the things that you love, right? And so oftentimes we're just not in love. We love Jesus, but we're not in love sometimes. We let something else take its place. And so I would encourage you guys, I have a YouTube video that I send people, and I teach you how to share your faith on that YouTube video. Yeah. And I do it all the time with these guys in here. And so would you be interested in just maybe taking a look at maybe one or two other things? And if you're ever interested, man, I will come with you somewhere and sit down, and I will teach you how to share your faith in a very systematic way where because if you're trained, if you can get a tool, you can be trained with the tool. And normally when you're trained in evangelism, it'll lower your anxiety and raise your creativity. So, man, tell me what y'all thinking, man. Any other thoughts?
That sounds great. Yeah, because a lot of times you just don't know how to start that off too. And so knowing how to get into that would be helpful too. So, yeah.
All right.
That sounds awesome.
I'll see you a video. Y'all got any other thing to add, man?
No, I mean, it's definitely convicting. Yeah, I need to share my faith, because why would I keep such awesome news to myself? I need to share it. So I appreciate it.
Man, God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for this. My pleasure. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.